My name is Rodrigo and you're watching Travelzilla, and today I'm going to be your guide. I'm going to show you what the airport here on Terceira Island in the Azores look like. Let's go.
The Lajes International Airport is located in the suburbs of Victoria Beach, Terceira Island, the Azores, Portugal, 1,565 kilometers or 973 miles off the coast of continental Portugal. In the beginning, this was an airbase used mainly by the military, with very few civilians flying in and out of the islands. Then in 1945, things started to finally change, little by little. In the 1970s, the number of civilians flying in and out of the Azores had a sharp increase.
So it cost me 20 euros to get from ANGRA do Heroísmo, which is the main city here on the island, to here. And it takes about 30 minutes to get here. It's pretty easy, pretty simple. I just called a cab. Get on a cab or get somebody to give you a ride.
In 1971, Terceira started being a stopover for TAP Portugal flights linking Lisbon to Boston in the United States, home to a huge Portuguese expat community, mainly from Azorean descent. In 1979, Terceira became the center of all international flights coming in and out of the 9 islands that form the archipelago. Here at the airport, one can find 10 different car rental companies since driving is the best way to explore the island. There's also one souvenir shop, one convenience shop, which was closed since my flight was too early. Well, I decided to ask some of the locals where I could buy a good cup of coffee and a sandwich, and they told me to go to a place called Cockpit. Across the street though, I had to check it out, of course.
I want to get a cup of coffee, so I asked where the cafe would be or where I could buy a cup of coffee, and then they told me, well, go to the Cockpit, which is just outside of the airport. Love this. This is gold, man.
Well, I'm Brazilian and I'm also Portuguese by descent, both mom and dad's side, and I have ancestors who were amongst the island's first inhabitants. I'm curious, as they were, and I had to have whatever the locals were having, of course. I ordered a ham and cheese sandwich and a latte. Check this out.
So I super recommend this place, Cockpit, which is in front of the airport. I spent $2.80 on a really nice ham and cheese sandwich and a latte. Awesome. And the guy's so nice, so I definitely recommend this.
Guys, please watch my videos regarding how to get tested for COVID-19 for free before coming to the Azores. And also the video on how to get tested here on the island, not to mention my ANGRA do Heroísmo walk-in tour. The super vlogs about the Azores will come later this year for sure. Don't miss the trip reports in and out of the islands as well. It's all here on Travelzilla, links in description.
So in regards to COVID, you don't need to get tested to leave the island, but you need to get tested while you're on the island and before you come to the island, okay? To know more about how to get tested, is it for free? Does it cost you anything? Please access my video. I have a video about this, how to get tested to get to the Azores, and then once you're here, and then if you want to get tested before you leave. Check it out. Click on that iCard or link in description, okay? It's here on Travelzilla.
After I dropped off my pieces of luggage, I had to make my way to the boarding area, which is downstairs. At the mezzanine level, you find a branch of the post office, just so you know. Go down another floor on the escalators and you get to the boarding area. gates will be there, of course. Not to mention another cafe and plenty of chairs just in case you want to sit down. You'll also find a few TV screens with info about arrivals and departures too. It's early, so I have time to show you the restrooms. Let's check them out. It's very simple, right? But it does the job. Well, like I said before in the beginning, this airport was for military use only, and then it gradually became of civilian use too. This is the part used by civilians. I'm not allowed to show you anything military here. The actual terminal is small, but the airport has the longest taxiway by any airport in all 9 islands that form the Azores. It's 4 kilometers or 2.5 miles long. The terminal's passenger capacity is of 750,000 passengers a year, but before the beginning of the pandemic, it was handling about 600,000 passengers a year already. Maybe it's time to expand it. Currently, TAP Air Portugal, Ryanair, SATA International, and the Azores Airlines fly here. TUI and also Air Europa have seasonal flights to the islands as well, including this airport. I'm going to get on my Ryanair flight back to Lisbon pretty soon. Please check out my trip reports in and out of the island. It's all here on Travelzilla, as I said before. Hey everybody, my 15-day trip to Terceira has come to an end. It was incredible being here on the island where part of my ancestors lived for centuries. I'll make a series about the Azores in the near future for sure. Thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate you for this. Don't forget to drop a like, leave a comment, share, and subscribe. And also to follow me on Instagram at Rodrigo Morato with 2 T's and also at Travelzilla Official. Thanks for watching. Thank you so much. See you soon. Bye bye.